Welcome back everyone to our next video. We are continuing playing Malice, Yanagi's Root, and we're gonna jump right in. I'm Kayla, and this is Søren.
Hello there.
Also known as Cartoon, and we will continue our story progression.
Yay.
So, when I got home, I could hear Kazuki, it's her brother by the way, laughing in his room. In the doorway, I noticed another pair of boys' shoes. I glanced up at the clock. It was long past midnight. Oh no!
What could that be?
I should send him home. It would be dangerous to make him leave now.
Out with him.
Kazuki, could I talk to you? Oh, he looks really happy. Before the reply, the door opened and Kazuki's irritated face peeked out.
Nani? 今友達来てんだけど。
No shit, I thought you're giggling by yourself and pretending to make voices. I know that, but is your friend's family okay with it? Did you make sure to tell them so they know he's safe? Kazuki clicked his tongue and glared at me.
大丈夫だから放っておいてくんない。
No, I have to be annoying. He tried to close the door, but I stuck my slipper in before he could. That's not alright. His parents might be worried, you know. Just tell me whether you called them or not.
うるせえな。大丈夫だって言ってんだろ。
Why does he look so messed up?
Yeah, that's what I was asking about last time.
I don't know. He looks really messed up. I can't remember he always looked so messed up.
No idea.
I saw somebody behind Kazuki.
Oh, Akito Sera.
こんばんは、
Yeah.
お姉さん。遅くまですみません。
Oh, Akito, good evening. It's his best friend. Look, his jacket is also fucked up there.
Or maybe it's just an effect
Maybe.
of rust.
Akito was Kazuki's best friend. Well, that's what I assumed he was, because he came over so often. It's dangerous to go out at this hour, so I don't mind if you stay the night.
あ、すみません。じゃあ、泊まらせてもらうって親に連絡しておきます。
You call your parents at midnight? Okay, well. Other
Let them
countries, obviously, doing other things. Yeah, please do that.
もういいだろう。じゃあな。
Boom.
Wow.
Kazuki kicked my slipper out of his doorway and it caromed off the hallway wall. Sigh. With a tiny sigh, I slipped my foot back into the slipper. I organized a discarded mess of shoes in the entrance, thinking of Kazuki. Kazuki went to a high school within Shinjuku. He persuaded our parents to let him go to school here, provided he would stay with me, and left our distant hometown of Niigata. I'm sure Mom and Dad are worried. I contact them every once in a while. Wanting him to stay as safe as possible, I once suggested to Kazuki that maybe it would be a good idea to stay home and not go to school. What the fuck? Responsibility?
Yeah.
Do not go to school.
It's bad. What?
Yeah. Huh? But he just said, "Are you kidding me?" in a really threatening tone. I don't know, that doesn't sound like the kids nowadays.
No, not really.
They will be like, "Yay, no school."
They will love it.
Discouraged, I went into the living room and plopped down on my bed. I absent-mindedly turned on the TV where the Ixte incidents were dominating news coverage. While pondering life in general, my thoughts drifted to Kazuki. He didn't used to be this way. I came to Tokyo right after I graduated. When I lived in Niigata, even if we didn't get along, we could at least speak normally. But ever since he started staying here, our relationship has worsened. Day by day, it felt like we were drifting further and further apart. I wish we could go back to how things were. Groggily turning, I felt the foreign object on my neck and stepped back to reality. That's right, for Kazuki, I need to uncover the truth behind X-Day. I couldn't simply count on Yanagi's group. I wanted to contribute too. I got up and picked up the remote to shut off the TV. But she has the papers, right?
Yeah.
では、次のニュースです。若者から高い支持を集めている衆議院議員の三国玲氏が
Oh, I remember him. When I was back at the academy, he had some really passionate supporters.
本人も新宿内にいる身として隔離された新宿区への安全保障を呼びかけるとともに X デー事件に言及し
I don't know how the government does things, but it seems like the police aren't the only ones having problems.
警察の落ち度と司法の在り方について批判した発言が問題沙汰にされており
Wait a second, it's a girl? I always thought it's a guy.
Yeah, it's saying her. Her critical statements about policy's mistakes and injustice have come under rule of fire as okay. Yeah, it seems to be a girl.
Huh.
Okay then.
Right, now I need to worry about myself. Scolding myself for getting distracted, I turned off the TV. I'll be starting my investigations tomorrow, so I should review the cases. Look at her laptop go.
Oh, piece of crap.
I booted up my PC to go over some articles about the X-Day incident. Phew! I started the overview of the X-Day crimes in detail, heaving a sigh when I was finished. Well, okay. That's a pretty massive overview. Again, I was struck by the crime's complexity. The people who put this color on me told me to investigate X-Day. I had no idea why they would make such a request. They sent notices to Yanagi's group and want me to work with them. That much I know. You're repeating yourself, woman.
Yeah.
But what was the point? What could we find out that the police hadn't already uncovered?
Everything.
I don't feel like I'll be much help there, that's for sure. After all, I was still a rookie, and yet completed my first year on the job. Oh, that explains a lot. She just started.
Yeah, that answers a lot of stuff actually.
Yes. Yanagi's team investigations were both giving it their all just to clean basic details. Yet we don't even know what the criminals want. Their goal, right, their goal. The ghastliness and the confounding nature of the X-Day killings was bewildering, but they weren't isolated incidents. They were an organized series of crimes. Whether or not there were multiple criminals, the crimes all had to have a common goal. There are vague theories about Adonis being anti-government or attempting a coup, but it didn't feel like it was something that simple to me. All of the crimes have been part of a countdown. These crimes were the setup moves that were leading up to checkmate, which is X-Day. In other words, the moves wouldn't make sense without knowing their underlying motives. I need to collect my thoughts a bit more. I thought you're doing that right now. I was confused from thinking, I'm sure, about all the previous incidents at once. Unless I approached this from a different angle, I would overlook something important. That my phone is ringing. Huh? While I was deep in thought, my phone beeped.
Leave. Did you make it home safely?
Oh. It was a text from Yanagi. Wow, really? That's right, we didn't exchange contact info. That is adorable. Is he worried about me? That thought put a little bit of warmth into my heart. And mine too, lady. Mine too. I'm alright. Nothing worth mentioning happened. Just my slipper falling around in my room.
Did Okazaki say anything? Jesus.
Okazaki? Ah, they must be really wary of leaking intel to him. I didn't tell him about the color. Okazaki seems to know a lot about all of you at the office, though.
What did he say?
He said that you're definitely the father out of everyone at the office. Oh, no character. That's not what you say. Oh, man. I typed out a message as I recalled what Okazaki said in our conversation. I stopped short of sending the message. No, woman. He must be really worried about something. I could imagine it. Okazaki acted differently than most people, and part of him that was pretty disarming. Oh, he replied. I was a little excited to see how Yanagi would react to my message, this poor man.
I'm not nearly old enough to have 3 sons in their 20s.
He's actually even funny. I couldn't help but chuckle at his overly serious reply. It's really funny. I think he means that you're reliable.
I honestly can't tell with that guy.
He certainly is mysterious.
He looks dull, but he's pretty sharp. Don't let your guard down around him.
Got it. I will be careful. Not! I couldn't let Okazaki know about the color. I also couldn't let the fact that I was trying to investigate X-Day slip. I made a mental reminder to stay vigilant, and then I recalled something. It felt like the text exchange was over. Yanagi made no further replies. Come to think of it, Yanagi said he was investigating the X-Day crimes as a whole. If that's the case, Yanagi might have some insight about the entire series of incidents. Yanagi, can I ask you a few things?
What's up?
I gulped. I typed out the text. What do you think Adonis' overall goal for the X-Day crimes is? Adonis claimed they meant to rescue society. If they were just committing indiscriminate murder, that wouldn't really make sense. These crimes definitely had a purpose much larger than simply killing people. There was no need to go to such ridiculous lengths just to commit mass murder. After a short while, the reply came.
Revenge.
It sounded like Batman.
Good.
Revenge. Revenge? That word had a profound weight to it. But before I could try and put the pieces together, my phone beeped again.
Can you meet up now?
Oh yeah! Huh? I wasn't expecting that response. My train of thought was derailed, and I just stared at my phone screen. That's your normal state, woman.
Blank.
Blank. I guess she said yes.
我が
Apparently.
帰ったばかりなのに呼び出して。
Mm.
Uh-huh. I should apologize for making you come all the way out here. Well, he's so chested.
Yeah, also he's dirty.
I think it's just a jacket.
I think it's rust.
いや、それくらいはする。俺の勝手に付き合わせているわけだしな。少し、お前と話したいことがあるんだ。
Okay, I'm ready. Yanagi turned and started walking. Where are we going? Not the park. Come on, Yanagi, please.
It's gotta be the park.
I followed him, puzzled.
お前も疲れてるだろう。いろいろあったからな。
Oh, he's really caring. My heart is getting warmer.
That's
誰
good.
かもわからない奴に首輪なんてつけられて、知らない男たちに囲まれて、疑われて。普通なら、もっと取り乱したっておかしくない。
He's so understanding and nice. Holy cow. His crumbled words expressed a moderate display of concern for my well-being. It made me a little happy. I realized that he'd always been like this. Always? You know him for 2 days.
Yeah, I was thinking the
Always.
same. I've known him since childhood now. Oh. Wait, what? 2 days, woman.
Yanagi never acted like he suspected me. Instead, he treated me like I was a victim.
You are a victim.
I'm okay. I'm a police officer after all. Officer Hobbs!
Yeah. On the case.
So I had to make it clear to him. If I was a layperson, I might have just cooped myself up at home and cried. What's a layperson?
Someone there lay down.
Apparently. But that wasn't a luxury afforded to me. If I lose control here, I wouldn't be worthy of wearing the badge.
そうか。お前には、ちゃんと覚悟があるんだな。
Correct.
At least she's going through it. Yanagi glanced over at me, his expression softening.
お前の覚悟も知らずに、普通なんて型にはめたことを言って悪かった。
Please don't apologize. I know I don't have any choice but to push on. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared. Sometimes you don't act very scared.
No.
It's true that this situation is chaotic, and I can understand why Sasuke and the others would suspect me. But there's something that I haven't figured out.
なんだ?
You don't really seem to doubt me. But it seems to shock him. Uh-huh.
Da-da-da.
Maybe he did, internally, but he showed no outward signs of it. So Sasuke stated that I might be tied to the criminals, but Yanagi had defended me. In my opinion, Sasuke and Enomoto are the ones acting more normally.
That is true.
Objectively, I was the most suspicious person. My only claim to innocence was my words. Yanagi didn't say anything. I knew he wasn't ignoring me. He's thinking what to say. Obvious. Seemed to be deep in thought. He's not saying anything. But we're going to that place again? Oh, we're here. Great.
At least it's not the park.
That's true. The now silent Yanagi and I had now arrived at the detective office.
今、事務所には誰もいない。全員出払ってるから、遠慮すんな。
Okazaki could sleep in the alley.
That's true. It's probably around the corner, like, what? Oh, they're here.
Yeah, you guys might not think it's true, but it's true. This is nothing made up. That's how he is. Alright. But we're going inside. He said that, but for some reason, Yanagi went upstairs without entering the office. He's going on the roof. Wait.
Oh.
This is... Oh, she wasn't there yet. So you did. He took me up the rooftop of the detective office. There was a sweeping nighttime view of the city, now steeped in silence.
迷った時に、ここへ来ると落ち着くんだ。
That must be very often.
Yeah.
I could feel sadness in his voice. He doesn't look very happy either. Without thinking, I looked at Yanagi, who was gazing at me as he talked. Yanagi? When I saw the sad look on his face, I was reminded of our first meeting. I remembered when he picked me up while I was paralyzed by the poison.
俺が、怖いか。これじゃまるで、あの時と同じだ。
Right now I felt like Yanagi's eyes had the same uncertain look as he did before. When we met again at his office, he seemed more calm and reticent. Oh God, what is that word? Reticent. I saw no hesitation in those eyes. Why do you look so sad? She said something smart. Again!
Yeah?
This seems to be a good story.
What's going on?
Yanagi's eyes went wide. Now they're pretty close.
悲しいか。
Oh God, he
Oh,
comes
hello.
closer. Oh, hello. With a small sigh, Yanagi approached and stood next to me. Oh, hello, mister.
お前は、俺を覚えてないか。
Oh my God! Sen! Oh my God, I was right!
She knows
He
him from
knows
somewhere.
her! He knows her! Oh my God! Oh my God, there's so much reveal. If I sound excited, it's because I don't know this part. Okay, so I get myself together. Huh?
Yeah.
So he's saying that we've met somewhere else before? You don't remember this pretty face?
Yeah, like, doesn't the
Sadness.
poison also can fuck with the memory?
Yeah, but not
Isn't
in
that a
her
thing?
case. She's just dumb.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yanagi was an ex-police officer, but I haven't worked long enough to have met him. Childhood friend! It's the 10-10 anime childhood friend! What do you guess, son?
I think they met in some kind of weird situation. An accident happened and she lost memory.
Really? So, okay. You come up with something really elaborate. Alright? Even if he had been in investigations, we wouldn't have been introduced. It's your childhood friend. Did I pass him somewhere? I think I would remember someone like him. I racked my brain, I had no memory of him. But if we had actually met before, then I've been terribly rude to him. Yes! I'm
Apparently, yes.
Sorry. Have we met before? Oh my God, poor Yanagi. She's friend-zoning you really hard.
Oof.
Yanagi grinned bitterly at my timidly asked question.
いや、なんでもない。気にしないでくれ。これじゃ下手なナンパみたいだな。
What? Nah. You can't take it back now, friend.
No. This is not how it works.
He obviously knows her.
Oh yeah.
He obviously knows her and now disguise it on hitting on her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's very straightforward for this kind of visual novel. Okay.
その、あれだ。榎本が持ってる本を読んでみたんだが。
He's disguising it now as hitting on her. Oh God, that's getting cringy. No, I wanted to know. Tell me, Yanagi. Tell me.
知り合ったばかりの女性と会話するときは、まずそう切り出せと書いてあってな。だから、試してみただけだ。
Liar.
I see. Of course I knew he was lying. Oh my God.
Everyone knows.
Even she knows. That's not an
and she's
elaborate lie, then.
And she's the dumb one.
Even though I didn't remember it, I was pretty sure that Yanagi and I had met before. You must remember him. Look at his face. I suppose I shouldn't pry any further. No! Tell me! Something about the mood told me not to press. Still tell me! In an attempt to break the awkward tension, I deliberately sounded cheerful. Oof. The book Enomoto has, right? Okazaki mentioned it. Heart-jerking love confessions, right? Oh God. Oh my God, Yanagi, you make a fool out of yourself now.
And she even remembered the time.
ああ、そんな名前だったな。といえば、岡崎はなんで知ってるんだ？
I just didn't think that you would need to use something like that.
俺もそう思う。
I've never seen him smile before. This is the first time. I felt great relief as he broke into a smile and laughed. Have we met before? Yes, Oh my god, tell me! My curiosity is killing me. Did you call me out here just because you wanted to ask me that?
一応それもあるが、どちらかといえば、お前がメールで聞いてきたことの方が気になってな。
About the goal of X Day?
ああ。
You said you thought it was revenge. That means...
星野、お前はどう思う？
Yeah, obviously she doesn't think that's why she asks you. Yanagi looks straight into my eyes.
お前も知っての通り、X デイ事件は連続凶悪犯罪だ。一つ一つの事件が複雑で、それぞれ単独犯のようにも見えるが、全体を動かしている奴が必ずいる。俺はそう踏んでいる。だから、おそらく個々の事件を捜査しても大きな進展は見られない。今までに起こっている多くの事件は、一体、誰が、何のために、何を望んで起こしていると思う？
A statement.
別にお前を試そうとしているわけじゃない。だが、これから X デイ事件捜査に向かって協力していく者同士だ。できれば、お前の考えを聞かせてほしい。
Now these questions resemble the doubts that I had when I was reading about the cases. But...
どうしたの？
Are you sure? I softly touched my right hand to my collar. Yanagi would probably notice.
ああ、それは気にしなくていい。
That sounds suspicious, Yanagi. You want to tell me something about the color?
What about some stories about your past, maybe?
You want to tell me why you know me, Yanagi?
X デイ事件の真実を知れと言ったのは、他でもないそいつだ。
Ah. How do you know that exactly, mister?
聞かれて困る内容じゃないのは確かだろう。
You're right. In fact, it was what the criminals wanted. That was the conclusion I arrived at while thinking about X Day. Then first we should,
そうだな。今分かってる範囲での一連の X デイ事件の共通点は。
I thought back to the incident summaries. First thing, huh? Saving. First thing, a Roman numeral and coin.
Yeah.
A Roman numeral and a coin, right? Those items have been found at each of the crime scenes.
ああ、そうだ。X デイ事件の象徴とも言えるな。
Calling card, like Persona 5.
現場に残され
Yeah,
たコイン
kinda.
模造できない精巧な作りをしている。だから、模倣犯であれば、すぐに判明するというわけだ。
The thoroughness of the crime suggests that even if the perps are different each time, they are directed by an organization.
何らかの目的のために。な。
Yes, Adonis makes announcement each time, and they've all had a common theme.
じゃあ、そのアドニスが表向きに掲げている目的は何だ？
It would have been in the first announcement.
To revive Japan?
To revive Japan. I save anyways.
Wow. I blame the police.
汚れた日本を再生するため、これより X デイへのカウントダウンを開始します。
That was the video to the first deaths. I recalled Adonis' first declaration. I couldn't forget the words, even if I tried. To restore tainted Japan.
ああ。つまり、奴らは奴らなりの正義で動いているということになる。それが、世論に受け入れられるかどうかはともかくな。
I times, justice could be a blade of evil. What justice means to one person doesn't necessarily hold true for another person. Some concept of justice would always exist.
じゃあ、彼らにとっての悪とは何だと思う？
That was also something that would exist so as long as there were people in the world. But what was evil to Adonis? The victims of the X-State crimes. No, obviously the victims.
Was it the victims? Okay.
Yeah, obviously the victims. The simplest interpretation would be that they thought the people who were killed were evildoers.
そうだ。ターゲットが不幸な偶然で選ばれたのではなく、動機のある殺人になる。X 邸事件の被害者は全員、アドニスの尺度では悪ということになる。
Oh yeah, in that way.
The videos did always say that they had a reason to be judged.
ああ。これが政権批判によるクーデターだな。2年前の総理大臣暗殺未遂事件の時のように、国の中枢を狙うのが普通だろう。最終的な目的が政府要人の殺害だとしてもだ。その余興のためにカウントダウンと称して関係のない一般人を何人も殺すなら、それはただの愉快犯だ。そういう稚拙な楽しみは感じられない。奴らには奴らなりの信念が存在する。計画の緻密さからも確固たるポリシーがあるタイプの犯罪だと白石も言っていた。愉快犯じゃない。
I must know. In other words, the X-Day victims were killed out of revenge. I still say.
Yeah. They were killed out of random.
No. They were definitely killed out of revenge.
Oh.
They were killed out of revenge.
そうだ。
Yanagi quietly nodded.
人は動機があるから殺人を犯そうとする。動機の種類は数えきれないが、生活苦のため、優越感を満たすため、快楽のため、自己防衛のため、突発的な怒り、そして殺人を犯すに至る動機の中でも、復讐の割合はかなり多い。
Right, and the motive that the public is most willing to believe is revenge.
まだ推測の域に過ぎないがな。犯人から直接聞き出したわけでもないし、確証はない。だが、アドニスからの声明は、罪を犯した者への裁きと称されることが多い。
Then, in the past, what common sins have the X-Day victims all committed?
そういうことだな。神様気取りのテロ組織が代わりに手を下しているのか、実際の被害者が復讐を果たしているのかは定かじゃないが。
But we might make progress by investigating people who would have grudges against the X-Day victims.
ああ。だがそういう人間には全てアリバイがある。
Yanagi smiled bitterly. The reason was made clear right away.
不自然なほどに完璧で崩せないアリバイがな。
One thing was for sure. The X-Day murders have all been meticulously planned out. If the suspects all have alright alibis, airtight alibis, then the police can't really bring them in. Bringing in suspects without merit would be especially bad in this charged atmosphere. Moreover, the police officers killed in May had previously made mistaken arrests. The public had already long been murmuring that the police couldn't be trusted.
まあ、そういうわけでな。一つ一つの事件は当然調べなきゃならない。警察が隠している事実もあるだろうし、見過ごしているものだって絶対にある。そうした見えていなかった小さな糸口から事件の全容をつかめる可能性は捨てきれないからな。だが、X デイ事件はただのテロじゃない。事件を起こしているのは俺たちと同じ人間だ。未知のモンスターってわけじゃない。人は感情の生き物だ。感情で動く。X デイ事件を起こさせるに至った原動力が何なのか知る必要があると思っている。
The driving force for the X-Day crimes. so many murders, possibly just for revenge. How deeply rooted was that despair? How heavy could these emotions be? I can accept what Yanagi is saying. Anyone pursuing this would need to consider it. But Yanagi wasn't just thinking of solving the case. He was sympathizing with Adonis. Uh-oh. No, that wasn't it. This wasn't sympathy. He had allowed himself to understand the thought processes of the terrorists who were menacing society with their heinous crimes. What? I shouldn't pry. Of course we ask. What are you talking about? Full ask. Yanagi, why did you quit the police to investigate Ixte on your own? The music stopped.
警察にいたら見えないものもあると思ってな。
Yanagi's answer came freely, but I had a feeling that there was some hidden meaning to his words. I'm just an underling, so I'm sure there are circumstances I don't know about. Maybe from Yanagi's point of view, he had seen enough dark scandals within the police to cause him to reconsider being a policeman. Then, what's your reasoning for pursuing the Ixte cases? I felt like I had pried too deeply. But I really wanted to know. I wanted to know why he knows you! I didn't suspect Yanagi of any wrongdoing, but it intrigued me. When Yanagi talked about Ixte, there was a certain gloomy look that would fill his eyes. Everything went quiet for a while. Yanagi stared out past the fence, the view of Shinjuku spanned the skyline. Picture. And sad music. Oh god.
ここから見える新宿の街が好きなんだ。
How tiny am I? It's like really.
I don't know.
So tiny.
Like, 150 or something. He's as tall as my mom.
I could feel a strong determination in his quiet voice.
今は変わり果ててしまってるけどな。少し前までは賑やかで人が多かった。それこそ軽犯罪なら山ほど起こってた。どうしようもない街だけどな。それでも人が普通の日常を送れるここが好きだったんだ。俺は人間にとって一番大事なのは当たり前の日常だと思ってる。
Again, I felt that potent will in his eyes.
食べたいものを食べて、仕事をして、家族や友人と過ごして、一日が終われば安心して眠りにつける。それが壊れるのだけは許せないんだ。だから、取り戻したい。
A powerful wish. I knew these were his sincere feelings. Thank you, and I apologize for prying.
何謝ってるんだ。
He's looking sad again.
No, he's smiling.
No, but his eyes.
Oh.
Yanagi smiled faintly. And just like that, all the tension I felt in the atmosphere was cut. I guess I was just nervous. I felt self-conscious.
急にこんな得体の知らない奴らに協力しろなんて言われたんだ。
Yeah.
誰だって、詮索くらいしたくなるだろう。自分の身を守るためにもな。
I really don't think you're shady at all, Yanagi. I didn't know what else to say, so I just sort of mumbled that, not knowing where to look.
いや、それはさすがにどうなんだ。警戒心が緩すぎるだろう。
That's true. You know that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
少しは自覚しておけ。星野。俺も聞いていいか。
Are you gonna hit on me again with some weird things?
Well, he read a book.
What is it?
お前の今の目的は。
Well, to finish collecting Malice after 3 years. I mean, to solve the Ixte cases and get rid of my colors.
Yeah.
Right now? Staring in your eyes right now. His direct question caught me off guard. Yanagi wanted to know my cure and go. It's true that until just recently, until I spoke to Yanagi, my goal was different, was it? At first I thought my priority was to remove my color. Solving the case was a means to an end. But now I really want to know more about the X-Day crimes. Why did this happen? What do these criminals want? I want to know all that and find out how I can help as a police officer. Though powerless as I am, I don't know that I can contribute all that much. Even as a police officer, there was only so much I could do as a rookie. Moreover, I still had this color on my neck. Regardless of my intent, I was obviously connected to the criminals and I could be a liability for Yanagi's group. At least I don't want to weigh them down. He's putting his hand on my head. Yoshi.
Yeah, Yoshi, yes. Finger flip.
Something conked on my head. I was surprised to see that it was a hand. I looked up to see Yanagi gently smiling down at me.
事件を解決するのに必要なのは力の強さじゃない。
Brain power.
こんな状況に放り込まれても、お前はちゃんと自分の足で立ってる。十分強いだろ。あまり悲観するな。
Yanagi. His words gradually seeped into my heart. They encouraged me.
必ず、この事件の全容を解明する。お前の首輪を外すことにもつながるからな。お前にも、いろいろと協力してもらうぞ。
Okay. I had to do what I could, one thing at a time. I told myself that.
俺たちのことも、そう簡単に信じられないとは思うが、どいつも悪いやつじゃない。だが。
Probably? Oof.
Maybe.
Yanagi looked away after his minor insult. Well, they do all have their quirks. Well, Yanagi seems pretty normal.
ただ、全員が目的のために必死になっている。それだけは、間違いない。扱いづらいだろうし、面倒をかけるとは思うが、長い目で見てやってくれ。
He's smiling again. He naturally smiled as he continued. Hey, you know, you really are like everyone's dad. Oh my. Character! You have no flirting skills! Help me. Oh my god, look at him. Oh my god, character.
He got that sound.
That's
It's not even... Yeah, that sound.
That really seemed to bother him, so I couldn't help but laugh. There's a part of him that's blunt, and he's a man of few words, but he seems like a good person. With that thought on my mind, I looked out past the fence. For a while the two of us stood and watched Shinjuku bathed in the darkness. And I'm at work. The next day, I was on a call during my lunch break and I could be summoned at any time. Before I either should go see Sakuragawa in forensics. Yes?
That's a good plan.
In forensics. I took a deep breath in front of the door to forensic and I knocked. Excuse me? I brought meat! There is meat here!
That's normal.
I opened the door and spoke to a man sitting just beyond it. Okay, not for you, mister. Good afternoon, I'm Lia Hoshino from the SRCPO local office. Is Kotoho Sakuragawa in?
お疲れ様です。ちょっと待っててください。おい、桜川!
Oi!
A woman seated at the desk further inside reacted to the call-out. She was the woman I'd seen in the photo. This was definitely Sakuragawa.
なんだよ。今手が離せな。
Does smell meat?
What? 27? I didn't remember.
Oh.
Sakuragawa's eyes went wide when she saw me, and she approached me right away. Good afternoon, I'm...
知ってる。ついてきな。
Follow me. You're the meat dealer, right?
It's true. With that curt response, Sakuragawa exited the room immediately without even waiting for me to do likewise. I anxiously hurried after her. I've meat! She took me to the roof. We would obviously be less likely to be seen or overheard up here. Sakuragawa narrowed her eyes and scouted the area and spoke once she saw it was clear.
あんたのことは、笹塚から聞いてる。柳さんがやってる探偵事務所に、X デー事件についての依頼が来たんでしょ？
Straight to the point, woman.
調査協力者を警察に送り込んだから世話してやってほしいって。ほんと迷惑な話だよ。
I have meat? I'm sorry. Sakuragawa shot a doubtful and disapproving glare at me.
あんたさ、バレたらクビだって分かってんの？
Yeah. Fired, death. All good future scenarios for me here.
Seems good.
I thought this was just a meet and greet, but Sakuragawa cut right to the chase. She was testing my dedication to the investigation. I thought I'd been doing everything I could each day to protect Shinjuku and its citizens. I thought that the X-Day investigation was in a distant, different world than mine. But now I was right in the thick of it. I want to do everything that I can. I recalled the conversation I had with Yanagi.
ここから見える新宿の街が好きなんだ。
That's what you recall from everything he said? He likes
I
the view from the city.
今
like
は
the
変わり果て
view.
てしまってるけどな。少し前までは賑やかで人が多かった。俺は人間にとって一番大事なのは当たり前の日常だと思ってる。それが壊れるのだけは許せないんだ。だから取り戻したい。
I feel the same way. Or you have no thoughts for yourself. You can choose character. I wanted to eliminate suffering and sadness for as many people as I possibly could. I thought I would provide help through SRCPO. My feelings still hadn't changed. Even if I lose my job, I'm not part of the police force anymore. I want to do everything that I can possibly to do to protect this city. I clearly stated my convictions. Sakuragawa stood with a look of pure amazement on her face.
そこまで覚悟決めてるなら、何言ったってしょうがないか。
Despite her words, she was far calmer than she was before.
わかった。できる限りは協力するよ。ま、笹塚と約束もしてるしね。
Thank you so much.
とは言っても、私にできることなんてそんなにあるわけじゃないから。アドバイスくらいしかできなくたって文句言わないこと。
How about a bribe?
You want me?
私にとって不利益があれば、一切協力してやれないからね。
Of course, I would never do anything that would draw suspicion to you.
ならいいよ。何かあったらおいで。相手
So,
の時間
why do
な
I
ら
have all the meat?
すぐに対応できるから。
Sakuragawa sighed and directed a faint smile over my way. I bowed to her. Thank you again.
やめて。大げさすぎ。
I'm glad she seems like she's a good person. I was nervous because I didn't know who I could rely on within the station. It was very heartening to gain an ally. The rest is up to me. I have to be sure to avoid causing any trouble for Sakuragawa. At that moment, my phone vibrated in my pocket. I hastily withdrew it and checked the screen. Yes, this is Hoshino.
星野、事件だ。被害者が出た。
What? Okay.
住宅街での犯行らしくてな。現場が混乱してる。
Okay.
特防にも応援要請が入った。すぐに向かうぞ。
Alright. Yes, sir. I hung up the phone and saw Sakuragawa running for the rooftop exit. I was sure she had orders to move out too. I have to hurry. I put my phone away and started running. We actually made it through chapter 0!
Yay!
ゼロ。 例の人物について追加で調べさせた結果が出ました。今データを送ります。
Oh shit, they're talking about me, I think.
I think so.
一つ聞いてもいいですか？以前も彼らについては調べたはずです。
Oh, it's a guy.
なぜ彼だけ再調査を命じたんですか？
Do you think it's Yanagi?
That he wants to investigate?
Yeah.
Maybe. I wonder who the voice is, though.
確かに彼女と彼の過去には深い関係があったようです。
Yeah, it's Yanagi. Deeply connected to Lia Hoshino's past.
Yeah.
But what's deeply connected? Why does she not remember?
以前に知られた経歴は一部が偽装されたものだったようです。
Oh my god, who is he then?
He's
警
Adonis.
察のデータベースには載っていない情報がありました。送信済みです。確認してください。
But who's the one talking?
Randall.
いわゆる罪人です。その結果、構成プログラムの対象になっています。
Oh shit, they want to recruit him for Adonis.
Yeah.
それなりに付き合いが長くなっている14番も知らなかったようです。
Number 14? Is that me? Am I number 14?
やけに楽しそうですね。なぜ彼を気にするのか。ゼロ。わかっていると思いますが、我々にとって最も優先すべきなのは、目前に迫った X デイです。例の人物が犯罪者だろうと計画には関係ありません。違いますか？執行者に指示を出したと聞きました。計画外のことをされるのは困ります。着実に理想が叶いつつあると。それが真実ならいいのですが。いえ、何でもありません。では失礼します。
Have I heard that voice before? ID Yanagi, age 28, born in Tokyo. Honest, calm, and collected, he possesses outstanding investigation abilities. However, as a part of Investigation Section 1, he has allowed multiple suspects to escape. Okay. This is believed to be the cause of the incident in his past. He required observation to be
Rehabilitation.
Yeah. Subject. But he left his post in August.
Was he part of Adonis and left his post? He said left his post. Or post as in work. Maybe it means the police office.
After that, he began to an independent investigation using Shinjuku's as his HQ, or headquarters. Now, will he be judged? Or will he carry out judgment?
Alright. That's a cliffhanger.
被害者は田中悟、独身、無職。死因は銃で撃たれたことによる失血死。
I guess we stop here. This is a huge cliffhanger.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, exciting. What happens? How does Yanagi knows her and she doesn't recognize him?
That's a good question.
Is Judgment gonna be coming towards him or is he gonna join Adonis? We don't know. But I want to know. We'll figure
Yeah.
it out. We will figure it out, and we will figure it out together.
Yup.
Yeah. And with that, we have managed to go through chapter 0 and are in chapter 1, and we will continue the story on another day. And wish you guys some nice calm days in the next days.
Yup.
See you soon again. Bye bye.
Yeah. Have fun.